Another investor who's betting big on the Indian story is Arun Sarin, who's already tuned into some of India's most popular startups like Saavn and Ola. Speaking to Shereen at the Silicon Valley, the former global CEO of Vodafone says he's confident that Ola can beat Uber in the country. Shereen started off by asking him about what he makes of the competition between the two taxi aggregators.
Two fantastic brands, two well-capitalized companies.
And two companies that are going at each other, in court and outside of court.
Look, I mean, if you're a consumer and you wanted to go from point A to point B, you can take an Ola car, you can do a share if you want. You want a bus, you can go on a bus. You want an auto rickshaw, you can do an auto rickshaw. There are so many choices. It's a good thing that, we've got two strong competitors here.
So what kind of metrics are you looking at when you look at a story like Ola, for instance? I mean, what did you look at when you decided to invest in Ola? And what do you continue to look at now to assess the performance in the market?
So, first of all, Ola has today over 300,000 drivers. Each of these drivers does multiple rides a day. So you think about how many rides are happening. Borrowing a term from the telecom industry, the ARPU, the average revenue per unit. What is the revenue? What is the cost? What is the technology base? And when you scale this business up, what kind of cash flows can you produce from this business? So my view is when you look at all of those metrics, you can come up pretty easily with this being one of the few really big market cap companies in India. And, market cap's not everything, but if you think about the number of Indians who use Ola today, it's in the tens of millions. So for a 4 or 5 year old company to be able to deliver a customer experience in the tens and millions, that's a pretty big deal.
So in terms of the road to profitability, I mean, you were talking about the ARPUs for companies like Ola, but, how patient is capital going to be for companies like this to start to deliver on the profitability promise?
So, look, all boards, all venture capitalists, everybody would like profitability to come yesterday or today or tomorrow at the latest. But you've got a competitor who is pressing down, wanting market share. By the way, there was an interesting Truecaller market share survey that put them at 72%, which I was very pleased to see. I'm not sure about sort of the methodology, etc. But the point is, Ola is a big player in India, competing against a global player like Uber, and we're winning customers' minds. We're winning the customer franchise. We're winning the driver war, as it were. My view is this is going to continue for a while, till such time things settle down, and we can go back to what I'll call normal economics, where the driver makes money, the customer has a wonderful ride, and Uber stays in second place, and Ola delivers very good cash flows.
But since you're on the board, let me ask you this, because there's a bunch of speculation around Ola being sold to Uber and consolidation on the cards. Is there any truth to that story?
I am not aware of that at all.